It's all reverse psychology, and I think men today need to grow up and tell us what the message is as not.
Yeah, if you want people to help you, just say help me.
Okay, whoa, screaming. She's my wife. You get screaming. Who are you? Who are you to shout?
Hi guys, and welcome to
Dumb
Debate.
the show where we ask terrific questions and reply that with terrible answers. So my name is Siraj, and I'm going to explain to you guys how this game works. So right before this show was taped, we gave each one of them a sealed envelope. Guys, show your sealed envelope, please.
Okay, mine's not sealed.
Yeah, mine's open.
Just
Okay,
pretend.
okay.
Guys, imagination is key. Yeah.
Okay.
And they had an hour also to figure out how to convince me that their terrible answer is the best worst answer there is. Alright, let's start guys, and I'll introduce to you guys the panel for today. Alright? She can't really say keropok. Her name is Annette!
I can say keropok.
This is so
Keropok?
It's
That's like a goat mixed with a cracker. Kerbau / keropok. Keropok.
Wait, a goat is not kerbau.
Lamb.
No, it's an ox.
Ox.
An ox is kerbau.
Hey, save me the semantics, bro.
Alright.
I got it semi-right. Hey, kerbau is ox.
Kerbau is ox.
serious.
It plows the field, so it's ox.
Cikgu Fatin, I want to say that you taught me the wrong thing. So please just teach your new kids on the block the right thing.
She eats chili padi to cool down. Her name is Sharul Channa. Okay, his smoldering good looks are something we're still trying to verify. It's Rishi Budhrani. Alright, and last but not least, her tudung is very nice. Shafika.
That's the thing you want to say about me? It's instant tudung.
That's a bulletproof thing. I cannot touch.
Instant tudung.
What do you mean by instant tudung?
Just,
I just put it on my head. I didn't even wrap. Like,
So this is like the clip-on bow tie of tudung.
Yeah.
So like, no, it looks like the in geography we learn about the dunes. There's something where there's a lot of lines like that coming.
Ridges.
Ozone layer.
Ridges.
Ozone layer.
just said
Yes, ozone layer. Ozone layer also
Ozone
got a thing,
layer.
Alright, guys, we can see that it's very savage right now. It's like survival of fittest, and that comes to our question for today, alright? What's the most useful survival tool? Okay, it's a very broad question, so we're gonna just really narrow it down. Just think of this question in the context of a deserted island. Alright? So we're gonna start with the most good-looking person here. It can't be me, so we're gonna go to the next one, the next best thing. Annette?
Oh, it really was
No lah, actually I'm just joking. It's all a joke. It's all called dumb debate, so never mind, let's start lah. So Annette, what's your answer for today?
Alright, so whenever you're stuck in a desert island and you have to bring only one thing, it will obviously be a feather duster, everyone. Why? Why is that so? Because you see, it's just so useful. You see a feather duster, right? You know what it kind of resembles?
Dildo.
Have
what you're
you used?
He
Have you used the feathery?
I need to use a dildo. He never does.
Like
So,
with
I use
with
it every
feathers
day.
on it.
With feathers on it. Yeah.
He wants to replicate my experience.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. So I mean, everyone's made different. Feather duster actually resembles a chicken. You know, the thing where feathers come from. What you do, right, is that you can use this as a bait.
Okay.
So you just go to hide behind like a bush or whatever it is. Okay. You just wave around, and then after that, if there's an animal out there, and then you'll see it. Oh my God, food! And you just run towards it, and then when it's just about to get the feather duster, you just like tackle it, and then you just beat it up with the feather duster, and you got food for the day. And you just keep doing this, and you'll eventually be able to survive lah, because your feather duster is what baits and helps you get food.
Okay, so far what you've been saying is that it's the best thing to have on a deserted island because it can help you to get food.
Yes.
But anything else? Because you need more than food just to survive on a deserted island.
Yeah, so you see, how at home, like that's why a feather duster is to help you like dust things, right? You can flip it, there's a side where there's a hook, and you can use that to help you reach unreachable like fruits.
How does that balance your diet? Is the question.
We're still getting there.
It helps you reach fruits that you cannot reach. So instead of climbing the trees, just take it, and then you have like
Must be really
an
short
apple.
trees. This must be an island in China.
Mr. Speaker. Are you, Mr. Speaker?
Yeah, I guess I'll end.
Are you saying that we are on a desert island?
Yes.
If you're on a desert island and you are trying to use a feather duster to clean dust, it's going to take a long ass time. There's a lot of sand on the desert island.
Yeah, so I'm not really using it for the dusting. It's just kind of like innovation. So I'm using it for the gathering of food.
What if there are no trees in this island? What are you going to do with the feather duster? Because it's just going to be dust and the feather duster.
But it's okay. I think I'll just wait for the time of the month, and then I'll just have like some ink available.
Okay.
And then since I'm really about to die already, the most important thing in order to survive is to account for like my experience. Because that's how you make your legacy live.
Speaker, I will never trust anybody who can't say periods.
She's not. She can't say periods.
Periods. I can say it.
Okay, good.
There you go. You
There you go. You guys say good.
You uplifted her spirits.
I like the way you just addressed him as Speaker. Not even Mr. Speaker. Speaker!
I'm not used to this level of respect. I'm just
Everyone just
She just reduced it, that's fine.
Well, yeah, so that's it. I feel that if I'm not going to survive, if this place has no animals or trees, which I would think there is, because in any form of island, there should be at least a little bit of living organisms, hopefully.
Mr. Speaker, might I suggest something to a worthy compatriot?
Sure.
Perhaps you may use the feather duster, which has a hook at the end, to dig the sand for some.
Yeah, but I feel like my hands.
I'm helping you. Why are you arguing back?
Your father supplies water, is it?
Water lah. Dig for water. What? Drill, dig, and then you get water, and then you can sell it to.
But what I'm afraid of if she do that, later the water dirty. Then if she drink the water, instant death.
Anybody knows that if you dig the land, the water is clean.
How you know?
I must tell you that firstly, this is a very, very Indian mentality. Whatever water that is moving and comes from underground is clean.
I would probably just go to the seaside if we're at a coastal area, and then this is just how I'll just get the water.
But you said you're on a desert, what? What aeroplane you found suddenly you got Night Rider to take you to the
deserted
beach?
island.
Okay, I'm just going to make it clear, it's deserted island, okay?
Not desert island.
No, deserted island.
Yeah.
Tropical, right?
But I mean, it's how you imagine.
You don't tampak.
How you know
Yes,
anyway.
control.
I'm just going to wrap up and just say
Yes.
that this is obviously the most useful thing because it can help you get a very balanced diet.
Get balanced diet.
Yeah, get protein and fibers, using the feather duster. And also, if you're nearing the end of your lifespan, you can just use it to write your entire story and your legacy will live on. There'll be a whole book about it, like Life of Pi, Castaway, all these.
Alright, thank you very much,
Alright.
Janet. So talking about time of the month, it's now time for you.
Yeah!
Yeah! Alright!
Mr. Speaker, how do you read your writing? I can't read anything, but I can see dildo there. What is this? Why is that the only word I can read?
You attract what you want.
You attract what you are. Okay, so the one thing that I need to survive on this island, and it's a very special thing, and this is the most important thing, so whatever you have said is useless, is an EasyLink card. You see, an EasyLink card is the most important because I have special skills of jumping. I can jump up because I'm tall, right? I mean, as opposed to the rest of you here, I can jump up and catch my fruit myself. Okay. Once I catch the fruit, I take the EasyLink card. I don't need a chopping board. I cut with the EasyLink card.
Mr.
Because
Speaker.
the EasyLink card is made in such a way. Correct. The EasyLink card is made. Singapore EasyLink card is made in such a way that it is so strong that you can kill somebody with it. Okay. That means it's the strength of a chopper.
Okay.
You said you don't need a chopping board. Do you normally cut with a chopping board?
I normally make sure that I have a chopping board below.
Just a clarification there, please.
I don't like my husband at all because he hasn't bought me a chopping board at all. And
Why did you get you a knife?
I have.
Knife I don't need because I use EasyLink card every day. Now I only use EasyLink card. EasyLink card is good for chopping vegetables. You can chop. I mean, I'm vegetarian, so I don't care about the rest of the animals there.
Okay, sure.
So I'm only going to cut the vegetables with it.
Okay.
Second thing, you can use the EasyLink card to write. Actually, use the EasyLink card to write on sand.
How?
And write the message saying, "Help me."
Or SOS.
SOS, help me, get a life.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask, why did she switch to a Malay accent
I'm not too sure.
when she went SOS? I find that a bit offensive.
Like chili sauce.
I don't know, man. It's 2019. Everybody
just
can
be
speak
Yeah,
in
we are
any
Singaporean, okay? We speak all accents. I can even switch into a Chinese accent. If I talk to, I can use an EasyLink card to write on the sand.
I don't talk like
and
that.
I write on the sand. I put like SOS, 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 SOS.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, sir.
may I ask?
Yes, good sir.
My worthy compatriot.
Yes.
Does the EasyLink card need to be topped up before it's usable as a knife / a writing instrument?
No, because anyways we will have money in it because I think we will be caught off guard when we are deserted in the island. I think we'll be like, we don't know, we never prepare for a deserted island, right? But I will have the EasyLink card because I will be taking the bus, which never happens anyway. And then after that, I'll be like, oh my god, nobody's here, deserted island. And then I will have that, and that will be for playtime. So I'll go around and I will create an ERP system for the animals. I'll be like,
So how do you create
Okay,
this?
speaker,
ERP system?
I think our worthy compatriot has confused ERP and EasyLink because those who have EasyLink never pay ERP,
Yeah.
those who pay ERP never have EasyLink.
listen, okay? What I was trying to
When have you driven past? Hey, wait, let me just go to the top.
What I was trying to
climb
say.
on the ERP machine and then come back down.
Hey,
They are
Barney.
monkeys.
Hey, Barney the bear, can you listen to me, please?
Bunny the bear.
Mr. Speaker, she got the animal wrong.
I cannot do anything about it. She's a vegetarian. She doesn't do animals.
Absolutely.
I am upset and offended.
Barney the
Speaker! Okay, so anyways, the EasyLink card, I will create a roadway system there, okay, and then I will make sure that each of them can use the card to play because playtime is important.
But what makes you think the animals will like play along?
Because chickens can be domesticated, but you cannot be domesticated.
What if it's a tiger? What if it eats you up?
Means
That just took a very hard left turn.
Not specifically you. I mean generally, animals, chickens, goats.
She went into the alley of the joke. Then she realized it's a dead end. Then she
Yeah. Everybody else can be domesticated, but women cannot be domesticated because we are a equal society. You know, we are strong women who support other women, and we are like a support system, and that's why this EasyLink thing is the best answer.
Suddenly I agree.
Okay, great. Period.
You just had to stop with that. And talking about things that have no value, Rishi.
Hi guys.
Hi. All right. So let's see your answer for today, Rishi.
So, Mr. Speaker,
Yes.
first of all, I want to say that it's amazing that you cover all aspects of Singapore's communities. You are Indian, you are Muslim,
Slim.
part yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. It is a book of pretentious poems. Mr. Speaker,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to illustrate my point by giving you 3 key arguments
Sure.
in this area.
Okay.
Right? The
Temasek
the
JC.
first key argument, Tampines JC by the way, okay?
Same thing.
JC.
Guys, those
Wow.
are both.
Easy, man. Yeah, take it easy. Okay, I read a book. I'm sorry. The first key argument is a book of illustrated pretentious poems is very useful because they are very pretentious and they can be used in warding off enemies, whether they are human beings or animals. Why? Because these poems are so bad they can kill.
So if a bear is about to attack you,
You
just
just
wave the
no, you open one and read and can die one.
Okay,
Ready?
can you please give us
so-
an example of a poem?
Okay. Life is like this debate. No point. You know? And then the bear will, oh, wow, fucked up. Okay, you know? The second key argument is it is a book. Books have pages made of paper.
Whoa.
Okay?
Okay.
And wherever you are, you need to go to the toilet.
Oh.
These pieces of paper can be used as toilet paper.
Then later your butt also later got the text because like wet, right? Then the ink come out, right? Then kena your butt.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good argument.
I think that's useful. You know, that will be useful because once you have some ink on your butt, in case you fall down, right, and you walk away, you will leave a print of where you've been. It's like a track for people
So
to come and
wherever
find you.
What if
Wherever
it's-
you go, you're naked. Yes, you
Well,
have
what-
to be
yeah,
bottomless.
What if it happens to make the don't help me? Then you're dead.
That's okay.
Yeah.
At least people will think it's code. Like you are kidnapped and you can't say help me, so it's don't help me. This is the problem. You see, if you would have used SOS instead of don't help me, even if you reverse it, it's still
Me
Help me,
don't.
don't.
SOS. If you use SOS, guys.
I'm sorry.
Why is
I was
it-
with you. I was with you.
Don't help me, don't.
I was like, me help don't.
Yeah, me help don't.
Reverse. So SOS, if you reverse is
Save our souls.
SOS.
Souls our
SOS flip is SOS. Wow.
This is the problem with men nowadays that they give us the message which is not actually the message. Like if they love you, they won't say I love you. They say I can't talk to you right now. I'm gonna reply to your SMSs, right? So it's all reverse psychology. And I think
Yeah.
men today need to grow up and tell us what the message is as not.
Yeah, if you want people to help you, just say help me.
Okay,
Why are
whoa,
you
whoa,
screaming?
whoa,
She's my
whoa,
wife.
whoa.
You can scream at me. Who are you? Who are you to shout at me?
I have given her the responsibility to
Yeah,
scream
she
at
is.
you.
She is.
How ca-
It's shared responsibility
Yeah,
between
it's-
an Indian, Malay, and Chinese.
It's a woman thing, okay? Get your facts right.
God, bro.
Yeah.
And your third key point?
My third key point is that, hey guys, you know, we are one. We are family. We stand by one another till the end of time. Right? With that, I end the argument.
This sounds like a song.
It is. It's a song. I try to slip in a pretentious song
Bullshit.
as a poem in there.
All
He
right.
made it very easy
So
for you
his
to.
argument is essentially he'll just poop all the time but not eat anything.
So
He
you
will
die lah.
Poop and use because he's using.
Oh yeah, you did not
Yeah.
come up with a key element
How
of
do you
you
even
would get
produce
food.
the poop?
But maybe we are overthinking this. Maybe we are in Pulau Ubin. We have to face babi hutan.
Babi hutan is what now?
You cannot see.
Wild boar.
Wild boar. Call pig lah.
Over there, it's wild boar.
Then why didn't
Over
you
there,
say
it's wild boar.
Why didn't you just say
The
wild boar?
Ubinites.
Babi is babi. Hutan is
But I'm trying to
hutan.
give it a bit of a cultural flavor.
Okay.
I'm sure you can't understand that. It's
Yeah,
very-
I
appreciate it.
Thank you. See, look at minority semua. You know?
Yeah, I was like, suddenly I was the only one who didn't understand it.
So wait, but I also don't understand half the things he says.
Ah, I see.
But we all act like we do.
Yeah, babi
That's the
hutan.
important part.
Babi hutan.
Adulthood.
You wanted to say something about Babi Hutan?
Yeah, if it's a book of pretentious poems,
Yes.
right, and you have a Barbie coming next to you.
Why are you looking at her?
No, I'm saying
She damn racist. Why you look at her when you say
I'm
Barbie?
getting,
for?
Why you?
I'm getting my
Wait,
friends
don't
involved.
look outside when you say Barbie.
Wow, now I can't even look at my compatriots now, my
Yeah.
worthy compatriots.
Don't look at any of the women when you say Barbie. Look up.
Okay, if there's a Barbie coming to you, is this better? No, right?
Just because
Is
you think
it
it's
because I'm
Barbie.
Chinese?
Yeah.
So there's no way,
Hey,
what?
that's such an old joke. Sorry, I
Yeah.
apologize.
There's no way to win this, right? Is there if there's a Barbie coming to you?
Look
Yes.
up.
Yes.
See? Thank you for accepting.
No, I'm accepting the Babi. Now
accepted
tell
the
me
Barbie.
what. Just finish up your damn point.
I don't want to do it anymore. I'm offended. Everybody's offended.
Now.
It's impossible to win in 2019, man.
Alright, enough of fake respect. Shamika, why don't you share with us, for the love of God, please, your final answer.
A phone with only TikTok on it.
Okay, so why don't for the
Very
non-millennials?
millennial.
I know TikTok. Xiao TikTok.
Okay, now Rishi feels left out because he doesn't know.
What makes you think I don't know TikTok?
What's TikTok?
What's the
What's TikTok?
It's the
Come on.
it's just TikTok is just tiny.
So yes, Shafika.
Do you know Musically app?
It's a downward spiral.
You're digging a really deep hole with a feather duster.
Okay, so it's this app where you can like sing along to a music, but it's more towards lip sync.
Lip syncing.
Do you know Vine?
Vine, yeah.
Yes, it's something like
Something
Vine.
like Vine. Yeah.
She needed to reference something that has shut down.
You're just repeating after.
First thing first, when you're on an island yourself, you get to be, you are a bit lonely. You talk to animals, they also like don't talk back lah. They just like they walk away. You feel
Which
sad.
animal is that?
I think it's a monkey. I'm assuming it's a monkey.
Sounded Chinese.
Okay, so I'm assuming that there's internet right here.
No, there's
No, babe.
there's
Isn't that
How the hell is TikTok going to function?
You can only record, but you cannot upload.
you cannot share the word lah.
I need to entertain myself lah. I need to talk to myself and like keep the daily records of
Day-day?
day one with the filters. Day one.
What's Dede?
I'm not too sure.
Daily,
Does Dede
daily,
have anything to do with Tete?
daily records.
Probably not.
No, daily.
Dede.
I actually I'm quite offended they're making fun of your English.
Daily is
I'm
what?
not lah, babe. Hey, stop it, Rishi. You think you who?
Your husband.
Oh yeah.
It takes another man to remind you of your husband. Because I don't dare do that.
It always,
Thank you.
remind,
Yeah, I
it always
appreciate that.
makes
Just stick together.
two men to remind me that I'm married.
What does that mean?
So that's the first one, to keep myself sane and not go crazy.
What's the song?
Maybe the song can be, you know, the hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he does a kiss.
Do you know that song?
If I didn't know TikTok, how am I gonna know that song?
So that's the first one, to keep myself sane. Second one is a form of a trap.
Speak up.
Yes.
You think she already thinks that she is sane in the first place to keep herself sane?
Because I'm never sane, that's the thing.
At this point, you defended easily cut, so I'm going to let her go.
Okay, great.
Alright, sure.
Yes, so the second one is like a bit like a net, the feather, is to catch the animals. I'm gonna take the grass, right? Then I'm gonna pretend it looks like chicken or something. I'm gonna shape it up lah. Take the grass, take the whatever.
You need
the
to shape up your argument.
Wait, listen to me! I'm processing as I'm
And
thinking.
the grass is greener on her side because she's wearing green. Can you stop it?
Have you ever had a TikTok? That's cool, man. That sounds way better than TikTok, man.
Six
The best point.
A reference that came up in his time.
Yeah.
TikTok.
You never had a TikTok?
You don't know what TikTok
TikTok
is?
is a candy
Wah,
one.
bodoh
Yeah,
sia,
candy,
TikTok.
candy.
It's just TikTok, what? TikTok.
Everybody knows you said it, Sharon. No need to cover your
Oh,
mouth.
sorry.
You get the chicken, right? Then I make the sound of the chicken, hoping that the animal will come.
How would you make the sound? Cock. Why is that calling a Chinese brother?
Sounds like the Chinese monkey from the start.
So when the animal going to the chicken already, I take the stick, I throw at the chicken.
Yes!
Throw at the chicken, throw at the animal.
Good.
Then I take the animal, then I take the blood, I drink the blood because I need to stay hydrated.
Why is the
Got
first
real
thing
very
drinking
fast.
the blood, not eating the...
Because human cannot survive without water for 1 week, but they can survive without food for 1 month. When you cut, confirm the blood will gush out, right? Then that's when I glug first.
Anyway, can I ask where else does TikTok come in?
The TikTok is a distraction. Listen.
The sound. TikTok has a lot of sounds on it.
You're not listening speaker.
Yeah, come on. If you want to survive, you gotta be optimistic. So even if the phone die, you cannot just say, "Oh shit, man, I'm dead."
But you must, you mustn't die. The phone can die, but you can't.
Yeah, but we cannot die. That's the thing.
Good job.
So even if my TikTok dies and my phone dies, I can still use the phone itself and throw at animal.
Good.
Throw like frisbee.
That's a good one. That's a good point.
There you go. There you
You
go.
love frisbee a lot, right? You told me to throw my book as a frisbee. Now you want to throw your phone as a frisbee.
I like to throw stuff
Okay.
because I throw my life away. That's how I conclude
I
it.
know how that feels.
That's amazing. That's a very good conclusion. Thank you, Shafiqah, for your TikTok explanation, which I only wrote TikTok, explain, and monkey.
Hey, I thought a lot that you write like that only.
It's okay. Anyway, so right now, everybody has done their first argument. I just want to ask if there's, and their only argument actually, is there any closing statements that you guys want? Any final word?
I just want to say I like SGAG.
Aww.
I think the easily cut, right? You can use to dig stuff.
Yeah,
That's all it took for you to get to her side. I like SGAG. Anyway, I'll help you. Rishi?
Never ever let anyone make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Because I like SGAG. I like SGAG, you know, it's quite nice. It's quite cool, yeah.
Alright, pandering, that's great. I took into consideration all your amazing arguments, your rebuttals, and this and that, and I've decided on the winner, so can I have a drum roll, please? And the winner is... Sharul! Okay, and as per our team, and as per our team of the most useful survival tool, we are giving to you thoughts and prayers. Alright guys, so
That's a great prize!
thoughts and prayers, alright? So in the comments just write thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and
Just
prayers.
press F.
Alright guys, that's it for today's episode of Dumb Debates. I'd like to say a really big thank you to Rishi Budhrani and Sharul Channa. Please check them out. They are great Singapore stand-up comedians. And from all of us, thanks for joining us, and still we see you again on the next episode of Dumb Debates. See you guys. That sounds like a high song.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
So can I just ask?
Sure.
I'm gonna turn my face around. Can you all see that there's anything weird along my facial hair? Like,
What, you have some white hair?
So-
Wait, is that a hole?
yeah.
Wait, turn, I see. Wait, not very obvious, not very obvious.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that one lah! Is it that patch over there?
Is it very obvious?
No, that's not.
I didn't realize at first until you do that.
Hi guys. Thank you so much for watching Not Bad TV. If you guys want more great content like this, you know what you gotta do? Subscribe. Just subscribe, you know? And if you subscribe, we can make more great content. If you don't, then we got no jobs. Actually,